Good afternoon. Welcome to our Keystone mini message for this week. One of the things that I've been thinking about a lot lately is I've been reading through scriptures. I've been reading about the story of Joseph in the book of Genesis. And if you don't know the story very well, basically Joseph is this kid. He's got 11 brothers, and he is his dad's favorite, which his brothers just love the idea of dad having this favorite son over here. And he even gets this special coat and all of these things. And then he has dreams of his older brothers bowing down to him basically one day, which again, as a younger brother, not a very smart thing to say to your older brothers. And so one day Joseph is going out to find his brothers for his dad, and they see him coming, and they make this plan that they're going to kill Joseph. They don't like his dreams, they don't like that he's his dad's favorite, and all of this. Well, ultimately, they don't kill him, they sell him into slavery. And there's a whole series of events through Joseph's life from here that are just really pretty tragic and pretty difficult. God begins to move in his life. God begins to do some things with him. But this series of tragic events comes until one day, way down the road, Joseph is in Egypt, and he is basically almost equal to Pharaoh within the nation of Egypt. And so lo and behold, one day his brothers come to him to buy food because the famine is so great. And Joseph recognizes them. They didn't recognize Joseph, but they buy food. He sends them away, and they come home, and they see their bag of food, and they see all of their money in there. And immediately their minds go to this place where they just begin to think, this is it. This man is going to kill us. This man is going to think that we've robbed him, that we've stolen from him. And what they didn't know was that this was just a gift from Joseph to them. But I've wondered how often we view God that way, where we think we're going to make this one last little mistake, and God's going to say, that's it, I'm done. But when in reality, have we made mistakes? Have we wronged God in many ways? Yes, much like Joseph's brothers had done some things wrong to him, and yet God is extending us grace and forgiveness if we're willing to receive that. But we're so fearful sometimes of him, and Joseph's brothers were fearful to go back to him then. Later, they figure out who he is. He puts them in the best of all of the land of Egypt, and then their dad dies. And again, they're fearful that now Joseph is going to have had enough of us. And again, our minds so quickly go to the disappointment that we have given God. But what we need to see instead of that is see a God who loves us, and a God who is patient with us, and a God who is gracious with us. And he does not like some of the things that we've done, and yet he's extended a hand of forgiveness to us through Jesus. And he's just asking us to receive it. And so I've been thinking about that this week. I hope that you can begin to look at this and see the graciousness that Joseph showed his brothers, and then begin to see the graciousness that God is offering you through Jesus.